Welcome back again.
All right.
So where to now?
Let's go talk to Edgeworth because Gumshoe's not going to let us in. So let's go get police or permission. Police department entrance.
And then we have to go to the prosecutor.
The parking lot.
Yeah, and then
the
to him.
office.
Be honest with you, this is not as common.
Still better than the samurai. February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking.
Better than the freaking samurai one. No one's here today. Not even Miss Star.
Good.
Thank God.
Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly happened down in the evidence room.
Good.
That must be where the detectives are.
But we've proven that in court today there was no one in the murder. In the evidence room at 5:15, on the day of the crime.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we're just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I got to find all the evidence by tomorrow.
All the answers, but yeah.
To Edgeworth! Yay!
February 24th, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. Looks like he's writing something. Huh? What are you doing here?
Hi. Sure be quick to throw the paper onto the ground. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for ya. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. Examine.
The trophy?
No. I mean, we could do that too, but
The paper.
Yeah, the paper.
What the hell is that? I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. It's in a book.
Are you crazy for sitting right there?
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Yeah, hey, Edgeworth! Is Detective Gumshoe out of the window there, or...
Oh no! He's falling to the
ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
Damn it! He didn't even look!
What?
What?
Letter of resignation?
This is you.
Oh, if you can't read, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation.
Resignation? Edward, you don't mean...
I'm tired, Mr. Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died.
Oh, no.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else here should forgive me either.
Oh, I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything.
That'll be used on Gumshoe later. Alright, let's talk to him.
I kind of want to examine that,
The trophy? We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Forged evidence.
Oh, boy.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict.
It was given to you, you didn't know.
It doesn't matter if it was given to him or...
Yeah,
or it doesn't matter if he knew,
but still,
whether he knew it or not.
We know it wasn't his fault.
It doesn't matter if it was... It's his fault for presenting the evidence, whether he knew it was fake or not.
Yeah.
Regardless, it was still wrong on him.
Alright.
That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, the evidence was falsified.
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as a prosecutor in charge. The fact remains that the same, no matter what excuses I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion built up. Tomorrow's trial. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. Mr. Edward, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's why my superiors are baking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
This is the list of that list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as the most list. This is odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but at the same time, there was only one thing on my mind. I used this evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it.
We'll get that in a moment. The day of the crime.
Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered? You were
Participated.
in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Poor guy.
Because you were awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back?
The screwdriver.
This.
Oh, the setup.
Oh yeah, Chief Kane asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the province because the chief asked you to?
That's right. Alright, show him the picture. Of the team picture that we just got from
Yeah, from Gant. Yeah. This one.
Mm-hmm.
This picture was hanging on the wall of Chief Gant's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
That was the official prosecutor trophy used until that time. There's a story behind it. A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Do we talk to him?
Of course.
Contradiction.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why didn't you tell it, for Emma's sake?
Very well. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with two items. The first was a halberd that he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Wait a minute. Those claims connect each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Now the music kicked out.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's on our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion.
Interesting. What?
Even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why are you only given the shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant.
King of Prosecutor Trophy updated.
Alright.
Alright, now then, let's see.
Do we present something to Edgeworth? Besides the, picture?
Back to the parking lot. Yeah, we're done here.
Oh, okay. Back to the parking lot.
February 24th, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot.
What are you doing?
Hi, Angel. I said Angel.
Excuse me. God damn it. I whether you take care of the quarter pound of beef roast. Miss Starr, I guess she was out of lunches. You're certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person you sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Okay. Still, I never saw you be taking up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved with the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day of the evidence from that case was due for transfer. Transferal. God damn.
It's alright.
This can't not be able to be mere coincidence. I can't even say that word. Coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, the little scene I happened to witness? The incident Lana stabbed Detective Gunsher with a knife. No matter how much the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef's meant to be sworn when served when eaten. Miss Starr hates hatred towards Luna. All dates back 2 years ago. I have to talk to her again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sick of the voice. Still doing it. Joe Dog. A name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. All the pleasure.
Oh, the pressure.
Still, don't think I was even more alive when I was then. Those days were steamier
than a bowl of hot gravy.
Poor old Jack Marshall. I almost called him Jackie. Jackie?
It's Jake.
Fucking hell. Jake Marshall. Though he must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jack. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake, I was singing, like he made her all more despair. Her.
Desperate.
Lana Sky.
My sister?
The best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by two legendary duo. Lana
and Chief Gant.
Sorry. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean, was the forge of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dork got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious that the evidence proceeding in court was being manipulated. Items of our teams never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secrets.
But you didn't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After the case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties, most without even so much as an explanation. When Lana Sky was transferred to prosecuting office and became chief prosecutor,
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing quite as simple as it appears.
Huh?
Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. It may take it on the matter. She was being used?
It's okay. Last two things and then we're done with her.
Yeah.
Damon
Gant and Angel. Why did I say Angel?
Because that's her name.
Sorry, getting names so confused. 2 years ago, Grant was chief detective and Lana was second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Diamond Gun Magnetism is perfected the most unusual. Is magnetism? By that I mean he was able to
his ability to attract
evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the case he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean? Oh yes, there was rumors about him even back then. No one dare confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted her to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated everything crooked. and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so
concerned for
for
Jake.
Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't even think Jack would ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why she had to turn so cold after that. Being used. Lana transferred to the prosecuting office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Grant. Powerful influences. Sorry. Whatever.
Chief.
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and then no one could stand him. His way. The prosecution office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he would control the prosecution office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
I don't think one thing for sure. Ever since the case ended, she's never been the same. The only logic to conclude that there must have been a reason for her change. At last, we're finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, Rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create the fine cuisine. I hope you can turn out to be a better chief than I've been.
Chef, but yes.
You know what?
Onward, back to Gumshoe. We've got evidence to show him.
Going away.
Oh. Single tear. February 24th, Police Department, Criminal
He's in
Affairs.
the background right there.
Yeah, I know, but not the dancing one.
Oh, you're back. You still here? I gotta make 500 copies of this file. Oh my god.
150.
Damn.
That's way less than 500.
Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a real DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
Not the wicka wicka, you know.
DJ Gumshoe.
I could see that.
Just have like a record with the Blue Badger song.
Yes.
Do, 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 do.
And you have to put dubstep in there. And he's like, pow, pop the bread. Okay. I gotta admit, you persist about my answers still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. Will be my neck on the line. That officer is the last crime scene in the office, the last crime at SN9. I had to take a look in there.
SN9.
Asinine!
Oh, I thought you were going for like SNL.
Oh no!
There's got to be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
You got mine's the problem now.
Presents
the
letter of resignation.
Oh my god, so like 3.
We're on
3
4
and a half.
pages this. Yeah.
What's this crumpled piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edger can't be serious! If he is
he ever not serious?
I can't believe they pushed him this far!
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
At first I thought he was as cold as ice. But now...
Willing to sacrifice our love.
But now, I know different. He trusts us detectives to prove him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective?
Yeah. That's it. I made up my mind.
Yeah, but...
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that! If someone found out...
They wouldn't let us off the hook for another lost item report.
Look at me. I'm no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already have been good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you.
Don't use ID. Tuck swiftly into your pocket. Alright, back to Damon Gant's office.
Thank you, Gumshoe. Thank you.
February 24th, Police Department, Chief's Office.
Thank you.
Here goes, Mr. Wright.
Click. Beep.
Intruder! Intruder!
Exterminate. Exterminate. It's like, oh, what are the dogs doing here? Oh, fuck. Alright. We're here again.
Open sesame. If anyone finds us now...
I don't care. Dr. Gumshoe. No, Detective Gumshoe is a goner.
I do not want to
Wait,
be under...
what? If this happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Gah! I have the right to arrest you. You know that, bitch.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried about something that might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point of you giving us the ID card?
Crumpled Gumshoe's ID card in pocket. Oh!
Hey, don't do that to him. That's my card. Dick. Well, you're being a dick to us. I didn't even get the chance to come in here. So I figured I'd take a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
We're all in
Okay.
this together. You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Nah, if we're lucky. Now, come on, let's get something going now. You got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, examine everything.
Alright, well, first things first. Wait a
Go
minute.
to the right. Yeah, that thing.
Safe. This is safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripped with...
Ripe with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so.
It looks like the code needs to be entered in this page.
No, I know what code. Give me the code, give me the code. Come on, come on, come on. How many letters? 7-digit number. Haha, I knew it. I think I might know what it would be. Input number. I know this. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday, huh? It's...
That would only be 6. No, that could be up to 8.
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Enter code. Oh, I have to touch it.
To actually punch the
Fuck.
number.
My bad.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the number on my luggage.
No way. Booyah!
Well, that was unlucky for the owner of this safe.
Got it. Bingo.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777. The final ID number on this record.
What?
The number of the mysterious evidence officer.
Executive officer.
Who entered the room that day. You mean? 77777. That ID number. I think there's only 1 7 shy this time.
No, he's 1 7 shy, where the judge was 1 over.
Yeah. It is none other than one. That's Chief Grunt's ID number. Gant. Sorry.
Grant.
Whatever, Chris.
Say, anyone care to look inside? Examine the safe again.
We have to do this and get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, we have a lot more to look.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get captured by you-know-who.
Oh, that's gonna happen regardless. It's a planned thing.
Oh, it
this
is?
is a graphic novel.
Right. Is there any money in there? How much does he stash away?
It looks like $50. Here you go.
Oh, awesome! Thanks! Thank you!
Look, it's,
Oh! Shot a broken cup! This somehow looks familiar. Where have we seen this before?
There's something else in here, too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. Oh, no.
With a solid handprint. This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I've seen someone's wearing a shirt like that once. Looks like the chief made up its design.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? Is that all? Or this is all that was in that safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it, and a broken shot from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. But unless you can prove they are something we can do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove the ribbons to them. How are these two items related to the SN9 incident?
Come on, there's got to be something we can show to the detective. We'll show him the unstable vase.
I'm gonna back out. Present the vase. Detective Gumshoe, could you let me look at another thing out of that jar? All of us put that back together. Oh, these were the days. He's kidding, kind of early
nostalgic. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards of the SL9 is stuck on it. Doesn't that ring any bells? You know, that fragment was just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe.
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Oh! Now that you mention it, it's ringing like a bell.
It's ringing a lot of bells.
Let's see what it fits.
Assemble!
Here, let me see. This shot, it looks like a crack on it. Go ahead, pal. Show us what you can do.
That's right. Here's some glue.
Thank you. If I can pile this together again, proof Chief Gant was knowledge hard of evidence. Here goes. I think I don't have to build the entire thing.
Just rotate it to the right, or that.
Gosh. What?
Oh, you'll see later.
There. Fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant's willing of knowledge hiding a piece of this in a jar in his safe. In other words, he has considered a piece of evidence from SL9 incident.
But
hey guys, get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
What is it? This piece, it's just attached.
Yeah, this piece is just attached.
It's different from the others. What is that?
It's writing.
That's rubbish line on it. Rubbish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Grant hold this in his safe?
The unstable jar data has been updated. Alright. Let's see.
Well, examine?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Examine this. Save again. Alright, present the fingerprints to Gumshoe. There should be like a fingerprint set.
This one? No. Marshall's prints? Fingerprint set? What are you talking about?
It's a... Yeah.
Don't lose that.
Anyway, present the fingerprint set to Gumshoe. So... The fingerprint set, so keep going backwards. Fingerprint set.
Oh! Oh, I know what we need to do. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like to have a look at this. Hi, I know what that is.
It's cocaine!
Oh! So you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
Alright, let's go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead. Take my fingerprints. Shannon?
It's not your fingerprints we'd like to take.
Oh? Come on. It isn't time for jokes. Oh, talking about that cloth you found in your safe. Oh, right, I knew that. Here's one for you right there, pal. Sheesh, no sense of humor. Okay, now...
Right, I'll get up and do that, but, middle fingerprint.
Okay. I got... Oh, I'll pause that.
Sprinkle,
oh, sorry, you need to talk.
Then once we've been absorbed in the prints, blow the rest away.
Got it. Where are you, my mom? I was about to be told about it times. Alright, let's get this over with. Hold on. Examine middle finger, you said?
Yeah.
Got it. Do your magic. I'm gonna blow, okay?
Go ahead.
Oh, go a little bit more.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, we need more on the top and the bottom. Maybe the left right there, too. Perfect, that's good. Perfect, we got it.
Alright, so select and then keep going right. Because that's not it. Nope. Nope.
Close.
Nope.
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 Uh-uh.
Yeah!
Oh, shit.
What? What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
That makes no sense. Completion complete. Match found.
We're going to make this episode go a little longer because we're really very, very close to the end of this day.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing in here?
Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they?
It seems the prints are too old. They are unclear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Drake's prints. Dark's. Same. Yeah.
Hey, you, over here. What? What's going on here? Why are those kids' prints all going inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Just keep this information from Emma for now. Here. Maybe you should hold on to this. Thanks.
Strip of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Okay.
Now let's examine the desk because he put something away earlier.
Right, he did. 7.
Wow, look at the size of the Chief Gant's desks.
Sparkling.
Speaking
of this, when we were here earlier...
Oh, it's you two.
Chief Grant! Put the paper in
his
his
desk.
It looked like an evidence sheet.
I
wonder what he was reading.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
me.
Sorry, she was on screen, so that confused me.
It looks like it's a list of evidence used in a case. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long. Really?
Well, just a moment. Like, Edgeworth was looking at a paper earlier that said the list was half as long.
This is the other half.
It can't be in two places at once. Look at the code name.
Huh?
That's
SL9 incident? I wonder what is going on here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence list. Normally they're twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. The half list of evidence.
Oh, I got ahead of myself.
Yeah.
That list of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
That's the other list. What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. Oh, good, we got that.
Evidence list added to the court record.
Okay, what's else?
Court record. Let's take a look at that. Check.
Got it. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, I'll take care of that.
Oh my god.
Let's see what's on the back.
What the? I wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here.
What is it? Did you find something?
Can't make it out. It's better to keep it about for now.
Keep quiet. Huh?
Oh no, it's something.
Oh, okay. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright?
Better not figure it out. Not forget about this photo.
But it's the picture that Emma drew.
When she was young.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
Well, you can't examine it. It's just going to say the same thing.
Oh, no! The weapon! Look at the weapon! It's not a knife.
Well, that's just because she drew it when, like, 2 years ago. She was, like, 14. She's not an artist.
No. It's got a round with a thing sticking through it. Well, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, that's just his
I'm
hand.
just thinking it's the shield thing. You know what I mean?
No.
So, out of that. Get out of that. Now what?
Get the evidence list. Alright, back out again.
I'm in.
No, back out again. Let's see. Move? Because I think... No, like leave. Cause,
Oh. Move where?
Unless I miss something. Let's see.
Double check.
Let's see. Alright. Chief office. Examine the safe.
Into the
Put
code.
7. Present the unstable jar. Present the fingerprint set. Examine
did.
the middle finger.
Yes,
Try matching the print from the list.
we did.
Examine Gant's desk.
We did.
After some... Okay.
Check the back of the paper. We did.
Well, we didn't have to do that. I just wanted to point that out now.
Oh, what's next then?
It says after some events, so something should be happening now.
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
Talk?
No, I know what we're missing here. Court record. Luminol.
Oh, right. So you better get up and do that.
Oh, right.
Am I in the right screen, or should we move over to the left?
I'll let you know in a moment. Move over.
Click on it again. There we go.
Whoa! This area must have been covered in blood.
It's from the incident.
It must be. When Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. 2 years have passed, so the reaction's kind of dull.
So the motive really did take place here.
It doesn't say anything about that, so...
I'm going to examine the suit of armor. I don't know. This is what the really deal is, isn't it? The armor and this weapon. Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for
imitations.
First the pipe organs, now this armor. Do you think how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this?
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay. Yeesh. Be careful what you say. Who knows? The chief might be hiding in the armor as we speak. I don't think he'll fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out. You guys aren't knowing how scary that guy can be.
Indeed.
Ah, hi there. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, go back to the luminol testing, because...
Alright, hold on. You saying just one more area?
There might be.
Alright, I'm there. I'm seeing the suit of armor.
Yeah, go ahead. No, because if that was the case, we would have seen it by now.
Check the pipe organs.
Well, that was there after the fact.
I'm gonna examine some stuff.
Okay.
I don't really want this episode to go any longer because we can't figure it out.
Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. This is the second time the guy's missed something.
The shelf's mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she got transferred to the first house. There's a small picture of frame on the left shelf.
Hey! This is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
Let me examine the photo again. This was taken a day or 2 years ago. The day Joe Dork ran out of the questionnaire room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving this award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. Then they went along with Chief Gunt to question Drake. I bet he never knew he would be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Okay.
I don't want to save and quit now, because we're like right here when something should be happening.
I know, Shannon, I know, but this is... I hate when this happens. Safe. Oh, we already... what are we missing?
Maybe we do have to move. Like, as soon as we try to leave, we'll run into Gant.
Let's move. Let's move to...
No. Alright, back to the office.
Damn it.
Alright, we'll save
Wait,
here.
talk.
Oh, okay. I guess that's the thing we're missing, is talking to him. Fuck.
That's stupid! Thanks, guide. Thanks.
Well, it does say talk to Gumshoe, but I thought it would just be the same stuff we just finished talking to him about.
The desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana.
That's been a long episode.
That day 2 years ago. It's not going to be that long.
Anyone using it now? No, sir. There's a Provincial Chief's grant's office now. He practiced a steady policy of privacy, preserving the crime scene. It's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself as our New Year's party. Of course, we were pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
So, no one exactly, except Chief Grant and the cleaning lady who's in there every morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident? It can't be possibly many clues remaining. Alright, here we go. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because of one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's the only reason you're coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. No. There's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's get around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy! Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, right, pal? You don't just go off of that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think. Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? No!
No!
Yeah, Mr. Wright, what do we think of him?
Chief Gant. Is that so familiar to come to this? What do you guys think of him? Perhaps the best I don't develop my feelings yet.
There
Here he goes, annoying me again. Well, was I any help? Of course! Thank you. Your ID? Thank you for your ID. We were able to get some hard evidence.
Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he could have been useless.
Fuck!
Isn't that right, you in the coat? Turncoat, I should say.
Chief Gant! We didn't think you would be back so soon.
Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then I thought of a certain detective.
Do you mean me, sir?
Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir.
So sorry. Oh, you in the coat.
Me, sir?
Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
But, sir...
Now get out.
Yes, sir. It's for the in his face.
No.
Well, he's gone.
He's been but he's too respectable for that.
Yeah.
Plus, that would technically be assaulting a superior, and that would
I just slam it on the desk, say "fuck you" and walk out.
Again, that's you. This is Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Like, he's far more humble.
Yeah. We'll be on our way too, then.
Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
No. She's coming with us.
No. He's an officer. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You, with the spiky hair, you're free to go. But, Mr. Wright...
I'm not leaving her.
Nope.
That's it?
That's it. Well, we're not doing it.
Look, pal. If I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Chief Officer's off limits. But now...
But no!
Oh, you just had to go sneak in there and take all you get. I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it would be like this. It would be like I said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Grant was hidden in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. It's hard to believe anyone could keep quiet about this all this time. Anyway, you're listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the Chief again. Later, pal. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police went to her for some questions. So she'd be busy for the rest of the day.
February 24th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
See, so the Chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
And with that, we'll catch you guys next week.
Yes! Catch you later, guys.
Bye.